Hello there, YouTube compadres, ladies and gentlemen, and you too, Buzz. I've just got another box. I gotta show you what's in here. I just got it in, and I got a deal on this box. Actually, what's inside of it. So let's open it up, shall we? Yeah, I'm suffering from a summer flu. The wife got sick, took a trip with her sister, and I didn't go, but I was doing the photography there with the solar eclipse. Cheaper than going to like Australia or something. Just do it right in my own backyard practically. Well, anyway, I got a nice summer flu, so I am treating it with some medicine I got. Some medicine I had in the cabinet. So it's good to drink it in a Alabama glass. Yes, sir. Yeah, see if that helps. Took a Zycam, and you wait 15 minutes, and then you chase it with some whiskey there. Yeah, I like Jack Daniel's Old Number 9. That's just me. I'm giving it a shot, literally and figuratively. Seeing if it helps this flu I got. Let's open this up in the meantime. This actually has become the de facto standard in box opening here. The Fury knife. It fits in your hand very comfortably, and I like it a lot. Yeah, I told the gentleman to double box it, and yes, he did. That was very nice of him. And he shoved this little wedge in the corner to keep it from rocking. That was good. That's good of him to do that. It was 35 bucks to ship from upstate New York, and the radio cost $45, which wasn't bad because he originally wanted 80 bucks. So I got the whole thing shipped and the radio for $80, which isn't bad nowadays. And this is a very heavy radio. This radio weighs at least 40 pounds. I mean, it's heavy. I mean, you can't even move it. See how it's heavy, very heavy. I'm gonna take the wraps off of this thing first, and you'll see why in about a second or two, or a minute and a half, or a minute and a huff. Yeah, you remember this thing? Well, hang on for a second. So I'll show you what I got here. You know, it's more than a bargain board. This guy actually triple boxed it. Incredible. That's what I want to see. You know, it's funny, even in this high humidity southern climate, we still have a lot of static electricity with this styrofoam peanut stuff here. Now this here radio here is not what I call rare, but it is a little bit scarce. And I'll show you as soon as I get all this wrapping stuff off. The guy wrapped it really good. I just noticed one thing here. This box smells like smoke. And I'll be honest with you, I hate stuff that comes out of a smoker's house. I'm just saying. Because sometimes, let's say if it's a radio that smells right through the box, sometimes you get an old radio that, like, the guy was 95 years old and he smoked every day of his life, and the radio smells so bad of smoke it makes you want to puke. So I don't know, hopefully this is not a smoking house radio, but we will see. And this guy here, he must have had a college education, because I can't figure how to get it out of the box, and there's a box within a box, and part of a box, and another box around this box, another box inside of it. I'm like saying, I'm glad he took care in wrapping it. I told him take his time in wrapping it, and he sure enough did. Man. Okay, that's another layer there. I don't know if I could fix this radio, because I can't even get it out of the wrapping. Man. But it's okay. I ain't complaining. I'm not complaining. I think because I got this flu here, it's making me feel like I'm like sweating. I even had to take my pants off. I'm sweating so much. But don't worry. Everything's okay. Okay, got another layer off here. There you go. I better have another hit because I don't want to get dust in here, you know what I mean? Ah, that's good on a sore throat, I can tell you that. Gotta kill those flu bugs. Flu virus bugs and bugs, whatever is in my throat. It's gonna kill it, alright, I can tell you that. Alright, got another layer here. Did I tell you this radio's scarce? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I think I did tell you that the radio's scarce. Okay, we're getting to it. Well, I forgot to say, someone has started trying to restore this thing. And I think they were sanding it, you know? Which you probably don't want to sand it a whole lot. Okay? I'm just saying, hopefully they put like used stripper and stuff. But it feels like was sand with more like a rougher kind of sandpaper. So I mean, you don't want to like ruin the layers here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different buildups here of the wood. But it is what it is. We'll see when I get it out. Yeah, what really excites me before I get this thing out is, you notice the handle here? Well, that there handle is the correct handle that goes on top of this here radio, the GEK64. So obviously this here is a GE radio, but I got a handle on this one too, which the handles are on obtainium, but I'm thinking I might be able to replicate this handle, but if not in metal, I might be able to take it somewhere where they can make a 3D handle out of like nylon with a 3D printer, because I found out that they use a nylon kind of substrate to make 3D parts out of nylon with a 3D printer. So if I can make a handle out of nylon, obviously these handles all broke because the radios are so heavy that I think that's what broke the handles, especially how it goes into the metal base here. See? But if I get a handle made out of nylon and paint it to make it look like brass, hey, I'm ahead of the game. You see? I just have a handle that's nylon, and I can put that on the radio for decorative purposes, which is practically what the handle's for anyway, because they're all going to break, and I don't know why this one isn't broken, but that's okay. Okay, so we got another layer off, and here it comes. And here it is. It's a GE S-22 Junior. And the only thing junior about it I could figure is it's smaller than the console. Let's take a look at it. You can see where he does some sanding on there, but I don't think he screwed up the turning. This is really interesting how they did this. They obviously had turned this piece of wood, which I think is really pretty cool, and somehow they cut it so they could fit it inside this indentation here like this. So it took a lot of craftsmanship to do something like that. It really did. And the base of the turning, where I guess where it went into the lathe, that forms the corner. And that's pretty cool, you know. I mean, you can see how that evolved. You know, like maybe the prototype was, you know, they stuck that on the outside. Then they said, well, let's recess it in, you know, cut it down, recess it. That's pretty cool how they did that. It really is. It's got the original old grill cloth, which is also on obtainium now, but it's a little stretched. See that? But it's a little worn, but it's still the original cloth. That's actually good. And it's got 3 knobs, or like 2 knobs. Yeah, that actually turns. This is just AM. Yeah, I think it's just, yeah, this is just AM, pretty sure. But it's I think it's from 1932. I think that's the year of this thing. So I got to get a knob. That's not too bad. I think I could get those. That's a little worn in there. It's got to be fixed. It's worn out. It's not loose. It's just worn out. And I guess that's tone, I guess, or something. It could be. It could be like sensitivity, but it could be tone. Oh, that's on-off volume. Put that on the right side. This one must be tone, I think, or sensitivity. And that's the on-off volume control. Huh. Let's see what's on the back side. Oh yeah, before I turn it, I noticed that all these like rosettes, I think they're called, they're all in place. That's good. They would be hard to get. Yeah, it's hard to believe how heavy this little radio is. Well, it's not really little. It's actually like pretty big. Let's see. I'll measure it. Yeah, the radio is about a little over 20 inches high. It's pretty tall. It's almost 14 inches wide, or long, or width or something. And they got about 10 inches depth. Looks pretty original. That tube almost fell out of there. Look at that. It's obviously it's got asbestos there as a heat shield. That looks like the rectifier tube. Looks like one of the original ones. It's a globe tube, a rectifier. So all tube shields are in place. All the tubes are in. That's another globe tube there. These are electrolytics. They're original. They're like they're copper or brass or something. You see that? The copper or brass. The original speakers in there. Slightly loose, but it didn't bust the chassis. That's good. It didn't bust the wood. It's a heavy little speaker there. Actually, it's not a little speaker. It's a big speaker. Hang on, I'll measure it. You know, this radio has a 9-inch speaker inside of it. It's pretty amazing. So, that's pretty cool, huh? You can see how deep this chassis is. Measure that. Yeah, this chassis is about almost 5.5 inches deep. Yeah, let's say five, a little over 5. About 5.25 inches deep. That's pretty deep. So what GE did was, I don't know what they did in this one, but these early ones, they actually kind of layered it inside, and they actually used like wire harnesses inside these things. I don't know about this one, but it's probably made like that. So it's all there. I'm really happy with that. I mean, it's all here. Got some original globe tubes. Got all the tube shields. It's got like transformers original. Got this thing here. I don't know what that is. Some kind of transformer. And it's good. I mean, the speaker looks decent. So it's like a whole radio for 45 bucks. 35 to ship. Oh, you can see here what they did here. It's like a cutout there for some reason. Yeah, you can see the asbestos. I gotta look out for that. Maybe I should cover it with something, you know. You have to read about that. I mean, you don't want to breathe asbestos in. But maybe I could coat the asbestos with something, you know, like poly or something. I don't know. I mean, if anyone knows, let me know, because I don't really hate to take the asbestos out, but I like to coat it with something, you know, to keep the fibers, you know, so they don't get airborne. That's all you have to do. Keep the fibers from getting airborne. So maybe I could coat it with poly or something. But anyone, let me know, because I don't want to remove it. I want to leave it in, but I want to coat it. Yeah, they got the veneers coming off of here. So that's just veneer. I mean, that could get replaced. Not a big deal. The escutcheon is good. So basically all I need here is a knob, another knob, I think I've seen those, and a bolt for the handle on top. And finish stripping this case. And there's a little crack there. See this veneer is cracked here. They were stripping the veneer, so maybe that veneer could just get replaced. I don't know. The rest of it seems okay, but that veneer is cracked. So anyway, I back up and look at it. That's a pretty cool radio. GE S-22 Junior from, I think, 1932. So that's it, folks. You have a great day. I'm pretty happy about this. This was like a miracle getting this radio, because I was looking for a GE radio handle, and this guy listed it saying that the good thing about the radio is that it had the handle on top. I'm like, wow, it's actually the real handle. It has like these almost like little horns on it or something. It's kind of weird. It's decoration, I guess. And it's a heavy brass handle. Like I said, they must have broke here, where it goes, you know, on the base there. This must be where it broke, and then, or it just fell off or something. And you don't see these handles anywhere. You really don't. But if someone has a handle, I will buy it from you at a fair price. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a great day. Bye bye. God bless. Have a good day.